Okay. Good. Thank you for having this interview with me. I know it's kind of cutting into your oh so busy schedule. So I guess we'll just get started into the interview. The first question that we have is, why do you bother being with the person if you generally have no intention on having any kind of growth with the individual? You have no intention on really being sincere or genuine, or what any other normal person would do in a relationship. I love the attention. I mean, it fuels me, it knowing that someone will attempt to give me all that I want, and all I have to do is pretend being in love, pretend actually caring about the person, pretend actually wanting to know about the person. That's all I have to do. I just have to play a role, and knowing that they'll give me every and anything I want because I'm all they ever wanted. I mean, to know that someone will cater to me and I can treat them however way I want to, who wouldn't want that? So you pose as a couple, pretty much giving the world what they want to see, or what you think it is they want to see. But in actuality, how do you treat them in private? I mean, when no one's around, how do you treat the individual? Well, if they do something that I feel annoys me, or I feel it's just annoying, period, I'll probably yell at them, spew insults at them, belittle them, call them names, say things that'll make them feel hurt or angry, because, well, at the end of the day, I know they're not going anywhere. I can easily manipulate them and know that no matter what I say or do, it's really not gonna affect me in any way. I mean, let's face it. Who wouldn't want me? I'm a classy, beautiful woman. I mean, I'm the kind of woman that every man wants, But I have to uphold a certain type of demeanor in public. I mean, I have to show the entire world that I'm humble and sweet and sympathetic and trustworthy, like, some of you empathetic people, which I don't even know how you do it, but I have to portray that to the world. But in private, I can say and do what I want because, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I got what I wanted, and I make sure that all of my needs are met. I make sure that I look good in the process doing it too. I mean, look at me. I can get any man I want. So lying comes naturally to you. Of course it does. If they ask me, do you really love me? I'll avoid and answer the question at the same time. And I'll say, I don't know, something like, how could you ask me a question like that? Or it kind of leaves them confused. It leaves them a little out there wondering. But if they try to, argue with me or try to bring up something that I did, for example, like cheating or lying or whatever, I'll just simply bring up something that they did that made me do it. You know, I wouldn't have done this if you hadn't done that. You know, but the biggest technique that I like to use the most is the gaslighting, where if they, you know, saw me do something or say something, I'll totally act like they're hallucinating. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? You're crazy. Stop it. You're just too emotional. Ugh, emotions. I think one of the most important questions is, why did you do it? You know, why did you hurt them the way that you did? I mean, if they loved you, they were respectful to you, they were honest with you, why discard them in that way? You know, you were completely unsympathetic, unempathetic. You know, you demoralized them. Why? I mean, you know, don't you have feelings? Can you not feel? Does it not hurt you or bother you that you have completely damaged someone else? What are feelings? I mean, really, what is love? All I know is pain. That's what I know. I didn't get love. I didn't get emotions. I didn't get feelings. That wasn't passed on to me. So why should I give that to anyone else? Why do all of that when I could simply use what I have to get the attention that I want? I mean, to be able to manipulate people and build them up and bring them down, it gives me power. Who wouldn't want that? Some people will call me a tyrant, but I like to consider myself a queen. Queen. But it just makes me feel good. The attention makes me feel good, especially when I give them the silent treatment. Oh, when they're begging me to talk to them. Like, why are you hurting me? Why are you hurting me? Yeah, the silent treatment works all the time. You know, just to teach them a little lesson, especially if they ever try to question me, try to question the things that I do. Never question me. You either go with the flow or you end up getting punished. It's just the way it is. Quite frankly, didn't really do me any harm, because in the interim of all of it, I'm already locking in my new supply anyway, getting all the attention from everybody else. That little mere, why are you hurting me? But I love you and I care about you. How could you do this to me? It's drama. Drama that a queen does not need, if you know what I mean. Okay? Okay. You know, given that the other person respected you, was loyal to you, loving, honest, wanted to create that foundation with you, you go and you cheat, you, as they call it, lock in new supply. I mean, you do all of these things that you know. You're aware that it hurts them. You're aware that it's damaging to them. You are aware that they are in pain. But yet you do it anyway. Why? What is the whole point of it? Simple. I got bored. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, I gave them signs. I gave them signs that I had no intention on having any growth with them. That I'm about image. That I'm about excitement. I do not like boredom. So if you're just like an average person and you're just, not giving me the attention or not doing, what I feel you should be doing, yeah, I'm going to discard you. And you know what? While I'm discarding you, I already have someone in line about to take your place anyway. It means nothing to me. Because A woman like me? Oh, I can get anyone anytime. So if you're bored and you leave them, why do you come back? Why do you come back to someone who has bored you, who you've no longer had an interest in, who you've discarded like trash, and then you come back? Why? Because I can. Listen, because they will let me, okay? All you have to do is put on the charm, put on the smiley face, come with a happy attitude, and give the I'm sorry act. Let's work on it. I mean, come on, we've been through so much. We have such long history. Let's try again. I promise. I promise I'll change. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. I didn't mean what I said. You know I love you. You know I care about you. We have so much that we've done. We have so much we've tried. Let's just try to work on it. They always fall for it. Hell, I'm already on my 4th chance with this person. Never fails. So you have them figured out. And you already know what to say and what to do to get what you want. Because you already know who they are and you know them in and out. Of course I do. Listen, when I want an ego stroking or an ego boost, I already know how to go back to old supply or recycled supply. Okay. And the way I do it is, flirt a little bit, bring up old times, the good happy memories that we used to have and how happy we were. I'll change, I'll get better, I'll get help, just give a bunch of false promises, tell them what they want to hear. And in return, they boost my ego. They give me my fuel to keep me running, Yeah. It works all the time. It never fails, especially if it's somebody that I've already been with countless times, because you know what? That trauma bond, never fails. They always come back. You do realize that what you're doing is wrong. Like, ultimately, it's wrong. Ethically, morally, consciously, it's wrong to intently get involved with someone and just pretty much use them, manipulate them, and then toss them aside, or act as if they're a yo-yo where you can fling them, and when you're ready to have them back, you pull. You know that it's wrong. Like, oh, I know. But the question is, do I care? Listen, it's all about what I want, okay? And I don't care what I have to do to get it. If I have to lie, if I have to manipulate, if I have to tell people what they want to hear, I don't care. I don't care if I take a man away from his woman. I don't care. I don't care if a man is at his lowest point and I gotta tell him what he wants to hear just to get what I want. I always win. And I will do any and everything and stop at nothing to get what I want. Yeah, you can call me a one-upper if you want to, but I'll always be the one-up. You dig? Oh, it feels so good to take off my mask and actually just say what I want to say because, well, quite frankly, I've been hiding it. Well, I've heard all I really need to hear, quite frankly. But I do have one last question. What do you do if the person you think you know so well, the person you think will come at your beck and call whenever you say so, what do you do if they tell you no? Or if they just decide to stand up to you and say, I will not take the abuse. Your manipulation is done. It is over and done with, and I don't care. What do? You never want to tell me no. Because see, in the end, I'll lie. I'll lie about them. I'll humiliate them. I'll even rub my new partner in their face and make them jealous. Try to make them jealous. You know, try to get a reaction out of them. Push their buttons. Get them mad. Harass them. Bother them. Make them feel like crap. And if we have kids, I'll turn them against them. I'll turn them against them, or I'll use them against them. Because you never say no to me. You never reject me. I'm not a woman that you reject. I'm not a woman you say no to. And then, all else fails, I'll give it some time. Wait a little while. And then I'll start all over again. I think you people call it love bomb. Well, interview with a narcissist. First and foremost, thank you for agreeing to do this with me. If I may say this, I do think you are completely and utterly wrong for what it is you do, for how it is you do it. And quite frankly, I do not wish bad upon anyone, because I'm completely empathetic to people and their problems, but I'm empathetic to those who acknowledge they have a problem and are trying to get help for that problem. However, in knowing that there are people like you walking around these streets covertly, overtly, somatically, cerebral, whatever, I do feel sorry for you, because you just might run across someone who's not going to handle that too well. So you might want to, yeah. I never had a problem. Okay? This is who I am. I don't need any more growth. I am who I am. I'm beautiful. I'm young. I can have anyone I want. I can do anything I want. I'm smart. I'm talented. Who wouldn't want this? So, no. I don't need any growth. But thank you for your advice. I'll be sure to take it. Okay. Bye-bye now. I hope you enjoy the exposure, because I will. Have a nice day. Oh, I can't. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that little skit, because it took me a lot to do it, but OMG. Yes, that is interview with a narcissist, part of the Narc Chronicles. Oh my gosh. I literally have to light my freaking lavender candle, because I can't, yo. Empathy is something that comes naturally. Empathy, sympathy, love, humility, all of that. So if you carry that, continue to carry it, continue to be with it. Don't be like these superficial assholes, because it's just, I cannot imagine living my life pretending like that. I really can't. And just by being that kind of person, portraying that kind of person, Lord have mercy. I'd hate to be the one at the end getting that karma. But guys, hope you all enjoyed it. Namaste.